I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Batman White Knight issue number 4 as the battle lines continue to be drawn. Who will the citizens of Gotham prove to be their one true protector, Batman or the reformed Jack Napier? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, Mayor Hill is putting the screws to Commissioner Gordon, wanting him to lock up Jack Napier even if he has to make up a crime to do so. Jimbo has really been grappling with the morality of his situation right now and says he can't lock up a guy just because he poses a threat to the mayor and just because he uncovered the mayor's own corrupt dealings with the Batman Destruction Fund. In fact, if things keep going the way they are, Commissioner Gordon is going to have to learn to work with the man who was formerly the Joker, because Jack Napier's councilman run is going really well. In fact, his political aspirations are gaining a ton of steam in the areas that are normally not policed very well by the GCPD. Duke Thomas proves to be the ultimate hype man for Jack Napier, saying, yeah, sure, he might have a criminal record, but who do you know in this area wasn't improperly railroaded by the police at one point or another? Together, they all pull off a peaceful protest march, which quickly proves unpeaceful as soon as Batman shows up and throws the first punch. Granted, this situation was pretty damn volatile from the get-go, especially with Harvey Bullock, who has a particular hate boner on for Duke Thomas, who he believes to have betrayed the badge when he left the police force. Transversely, Duke says he would rather be out on the street than work for a corrupt police force. At the end of the day, it's actually Jack who ends up calming this situation by agreeing to go peacefully with Gordon. Jack is still playing all the angles, of course, and uses this as an opportunity to talk to Commissioner Gordon about his plans for a newer, better Gotham. He says if he's elected councilman, he wants to take the Batman Destruction Fund that the evil gatekeepers, the 1%, the corrupt leaders of the city have been leeching off of, and instead give it to the police. In doing so, creating a new super crime task force, which would reduce the need for there to be a Batman. These new super cops would also be held to the same standards as police, complete with body cams and everything. Batman is more than welcome to join in this new endeavor, but both men know that's not gonna happen. His sidekicks, though, especially Batgirl, who has been showing a lot of distaste over her mentor's recent actions, she would join, and if she joined, Nightwing would surely follow. Well, wouldn't you know it, it looks like everything is coming up Jack Napier. Why, he even finds the time to take Harley Quinn out on the town, wine and dine her, and make up for all the years of being a horrible, abusive lover. Why, they even agreed to get hitched. How sweet is that? I mean, nothing could ruin this, could it? Oh, except for the fact that there's a crazy former Harley running around calling herself the Neo Joker, who in the last issue also kinda sorta managed to capture the ability to manipulate Jack Napier's own supervillain army from afar, and as such decides to raid the police station. Batman rushes in to help out the cops, but Gordon isn't having any of it. He says once again the very presence of Batman has led to the creation of another terrible supervillain who is costing police their lives. Neo Joker isn't done there either. She shows up at Jack's apartment trying to get her old Joker back. You see, like other people, she believes that this is just Joker running some big long con, and if she tries hard enough, surely her Joker will come back. Even if it means actively trying to surpass him as a supervillain, knowing full well that the clown prince of crime's ego would never allow that to happen. But what exactly is this other Harley's story? As we discover, she was a suicidal bank teller who the Joker took hostage during one of his robberies. Yes, he kidnapped her, but he also nursed her back to health and fixed her up after she attempted to slit her own wrists. Is it pure Stockholm Syndrome? You better believe it, but this lady wouldn't have it any other way. Shockingly though, Neo Joker may have ended up accidentally stumbling upon one of the darkest secrets in Gotham history when she stole a bunch of GCPD files. You see, in them she ends up finding the origin for this Elseworlds Mr. Freeze. Turns out this version of him was actually the son of a Nazi scientist who had escaped to America with the help of the Waynes. Oh me, oh my, just like that, a story that I didn't think could get any crazier got a lot crazier as the comic ends. So that was Batman White Knight number 4, everybody, and once again, this mini Elseworld story continues to impress all over the place. I can't remember the last time I read a comic with this much to chew on. There's a lot of very heady themes and ideas played within this story, and this particular issue decides to zero in on the police, their effect on a community, and especially how a police force could ever attempt to try and say that it upholds upholds justice while also letting a vigilante get a free pass. And usually asking hard, challenging questions like that is enough for me in a comic, but on top of it, you get all this other interesting side business with the Harley Quinns and this new Mr. Freeze and his connection to the Wayne family. Plus the fact that the book just looks great. Yep, this one was firing on pretty much every damn cylinder I could name. I would give this one a very much deserved 9 out of 10. Great stuff. So that's Batman, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, want to take a look at some of these other ones I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you always know what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're looking for a great place to shop for comics, please use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get a great deal and not have to pay anything for shipping, but a small percentage of everything you buy goes to support me and the channel. You win, I win, everybody wins. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.